you're absolutely right. I have found some interesting people because I'm just been talking to Jim and Paul Bailey from Global Telemetrics. Now they are a company that are probably involved with a majority of the people stroke cars that are here that most of you will never even have heard of. Is that right? That's about the right description, isn't it?
I mean, we're basically trying to supply solutions to the whole market, really, and Global Telemetrics is going to be, it is a network. So we supply different tracking solutions for different people, but we also have our own brand, SmartTrack. So SmartTrack is our own sort of platform for aftermarket dealers. But we like to supply, you know, finance platforms. Paul's worked very closely with a lot of the finance companies because Paul's a huge car collector, and I've got a car collection, but Paul's is like one of the largest collections in the UK. So I think between us, I don't know where we're at, about 40 million pounds worth of cars.
We've got a few. We've got a few.
Wow.
But no tracking company, you know, the competitor has ever been built by petrol heads, and that's what we've sort of done.
Okay, so and Paul, you were saying that you've got a new product on the market, a new immobiliser product. Just tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, so of course one of the things you really want to have is a product that stops somebody from actually taking the car. So that's what our immobiliser product does. The reason why our product's so good is it doesn't immobilise the car unless it's been stolen. So by default, it's not going to be one of those immobilisers that you jump into and you can't start your own car. And that's a really common problem. It's like, no,
also
it's
really
my
quite
car.
annoying. Yeah.
I can't start it, I'm in trouble. So that's why it's so reliable. It's a great piece of kit. Yeah, and we've recently launched that and it's going fantastic.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Now you were out on track yesterday in this, weren't you?
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah, took the F8 out. Yeah, well, not much overtook me really, apart from Paul when I let him by and his Senna. But no, he did come into the garage and he did say to me, "Bloody hell, Jim, that F8's quick."
And you're going out today as well.
Yes.
You're not in the Senna?
Well, I'm today taking clients out in the LaFerrari.
Okay.
So I tend to let some people overtake me if they want to, because I can't afford to replace it because it's £3.5 million.
Fair enough.
And it's nice to just see a car like that being driven properly.
Yeah.
So either I'm going to take it out, or I might let my pro driver take it out, Ross, who was racing in the F1 weekend in the Porsche Supercar. And we went to see him, he did really well, so I said maybe he could take a couple of customers around in the car as a congratulations to him. He did really well.
I have to say, I'm not sure I'd want to be going around the track here. I hate it when it's this sort of like in between wet and dry, and you've not really got the right tyres on either, have you?
I agree, I'm lucky enough to race, and right now if you were going out, would you put on the wets or would you put on the slicks?
dries?
What do you do? We don't have an intermediate tyre.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like F1 where they've got a choice of God knows how many tyres. So for us today, it's just a matter of being sensible. Most of the supercar driver owners will be on very special summer tyres that are the softest you can have.
Because it's the
Because
summer.
that's what you do, and it's the summer.
Yeah.
You're lucky it is the summer, otherwise it would be raining and the track would be wet. Oh yeah, it is anyway. So, you know, that is a British summer, isn't it, Jim?
Yeah.
Yesterday was good though, wasn't it? You know, we had a full dry day yesterday. We did over 20 rides in this. I think you weren't far off the same.
Yeah, the same.
So we took a lot of people out, and staff as well, because we want to make it fun for the people that work for us, because we're a family business. And we want to promote fun, but also a very serious business on making sure we get people's cars back. Because I don't like people ringing me up saying, "You've not got my £1 million car back."
No, absolutely. So just to explain, you know, what you're actually doing here in terms of your activations, because obviously you want to get your name out there. That, you know, as you say, through either finance or through insurance, many people will have your product or use your services. So how are you activating over the course of today?
Well, I mean, we've known Adam since early days of SCD, and you were an early sort of advocate for Supercar driver.
Yeah, my 1 minute of fame is that I was the first person to have what is referred to as the Holy Trinity, which is the McLaren P1, the Ferrari LaFerrari, and the Porsche 918. And nobody else had the set, and we picked them all up on the same day, which was amazing. And then with Supercar driver, yes, it was an expensive day. My bank manager had a heart attack, and he's better now. And what we did was we did a deal with Supercar driver, Adam and myself. We hired Silverstone, and we took the cars around Silverstone and timed them, and we did Santa Pod, and we did Bruntingthorpe, and we did that 14 months ahead of Mr. Clarkson.
So,
and it transformed Supercar Driver.
we helped build Supercar Driver, but
For
they've
sure.
also helped build our business. So,
yeah.
so that's the thing. They're all mutual customers, you know. So I think having the passion for cars, but also having a passion for getting them back, because that's my main goal, is making sure that the asset is secure.
Quite important.
Quite important,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
And there's not another club like Supercar Driver. There isn't.
Oh, it's great.
You know,
Love it.
it's just phenomenal. I mean, where else are you going to turn up and see a car that you've actually read about, but you've never actually seen it?
Yeah.
And then it goes around the racetrack, and that's unknown.
Exactly.
It doesn't happen
No.
anywhere else. It is amazing how Adam gets people to bring cars here that are so special.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen Gordon Murray's latest car
Oh.
until today.
Oh, yeah, I
in
bet
the
it's
flesh.
down there.
And,
Yeah.
it's there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then next to it is a jet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's mad.
a new
having one.
Cirrus.
You're not having one.
So
They're nice though.
Put a trucker on it.
They are nice.
Yeah,
Well, listen, guys, thank you so
Okay.
much. Lovely to chat to you
Yeah,
both.
lovely.
Have a great
Thank you,
day.
thanks.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Okay,
Thanks.
right, I'm going to take a little peek, a little wander. Here, I'm going
I'll
to
give
take
you
that
that
off you. Thank you. Anyway, have fun when you go out, if you go out. Yeah, I'm going to have a little wander around. Now look, this is what happens when you do 20 laps around Donington in the dry. So you can see, he was talking about this before, these tyres were new, but yeah, you can see there's not an awful lot of tread left on them, but whoopsie. That's probably why he doesn't want to go out in the rain, because he's not going to be going very far. But look at this. So this is the Senna. This is another funny car that, I mean, it's kind of, we've always sort of talked about the styling on this. Oh dear, look, a bit of PPF bubbling. Oh well, not to worry. Yeah, styling on this. Yeah, you either like them or you don't like them. They're quite harsh looking, but anyway, I quite like it. But it's a race car, so anyway, yeah, hardly surprising. And then, of course, Paul was saying that the LaFerrari is going to be going out a little bit later on. I think that's going to be going out and doing some of their customer. They were running a competition, I think, for some of their clients. And how nice that, you know, somebody's actually going to take you out in a dream car like this. I wouldn't mind a ride. In fact, you know, Adam was talking about getting me a ride in a car today, and it hasn't actually transpired, so feeling a little bit sad about that. But anyway, should we wander up here and see who else we can find? This is going to be interesting. It's quite fun.